All right, y'all, how's it going? We are going to get some baits in the water. Based off of last trip, I found that these fish were kind of more or less, they were still sticking to the main channel flats. And that's what we're gonna fish more of today. I got a long, straight stretch of river that is nothing but that. So we're gonna stick to that again today. And as promised from my last video, all I'm using today, as much as I don't want to, but all I'm using today is Asian carp chunks. That's all I'm using. It's all I brought. I have no other bait in the boat. A lot of people tell me it's a really good warm water bait. We're starting off today about 83-degree water temp. I know we'll get up to that 85, 86 again today, but a lot of people tell me it's good bait. I don't give it that much of a try, so I can't really say one way or the other if it is or isn't. But I filleted it up yesterday. It's been marinating all night in the fridge and its own juices. That's all I got. So we're gonna see. I got some fairly decent chunks. I caught a, I don't know, Asian carp. I don't know. He's probably 20, 25 pounds, so he was a big one. But that's what we're gonna fish with today. We don't have any flow yet, but we're going to get it. Just like it was last trip, we're gonna get pretty good flow towards the end of the day. So I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna be touching kind of a little, a few little holes over on this side. There's not much, deviation on the bottom through here. It's just a big long flat, and it's going to go up to a big mud flat that we may drag across, or I may save that for another trip. But yeah, that's it. That's the setup. Nothing but Asian carp today. I don't know. I feel like I'd be better off using coffee chicken or Kool-Aid chicken or something, but I don't know. We'll give it a shot. I'm sure y'all let me know in the comments what your experience with Asian carp is, but I will tell you that mine have not been too good. So granted, I can't say that I've ever really given it a fair shake. So I'm doing it today. I'm going to do it today just to ease my mind as far as if it's a viable bait for me to use or not. But we got a little bit of activity on the screen, so we'll see what happens. I got a fish playing with this outside one over here. I wonder if he's going to take it. We have no current, so we're just hoping it comes by and one just kind of looks at it, but he's messing with it. I don't think he just dropped it. It's a fish. He just got me in a snag. I think. Or it's just a snag. I guess it could be a snag. Man, that felt good, but just a snag. It was a fish though. I thought he had me in it. Yeah, I thought he had me in it. Let's see if I can get it off of there. Seemed pretty solid, so we may have to go back and get that one. It seemed like whatever it was came out. Well, dang it. Yeah, it come out. I mean, it's free. What's going on here? Okay, I think it come out now. So, he is still on there. Oh my God, y'all. Oh my God. I told you it was a fish. Look at this little dude here. Oh man. Come on, get them old fin. There you go. So he had bit it, took me in something, apparently. That is so funny. Well, skunk's out of the boat, y'all. Kind of really didn't want to do it this way, but that'll work, I guess. I knew it was a fish. God, dog, there's a fish. Peel and drag. Did he just come off? No, he's still on there. God, dog. I've seen some bigger fish on the graph, but I just wasn't real sure about it. Yeah, he wanted him a piece of, yeah, he wanted him a piece of Asian carp. Heck yeah. I mean, not a monster. Boy, he sure hit it like one though. What are we doing, Trolling Motor? Come here, buddy. All right. I mean, just, you could see this fish is just covered in mud, which goes back to, you know, what I keep saying. If there's no current out here, these things, they're doing nothing. They're doing absolutely nothing except just hanging out. And that's exactly what they're doing. This fish is just covered in mud. So I guess I can't really give this bait a fair shake until we start getting some current, but I like that bite though. That was a good bite. But he is just covered in mud. Well, hopefully they'll kick on this current before long and maybe get these fish active a little bit better. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. I mean, he absolutely wanted it. Absolutely wanted it. But that's just been the trend, which you've heard me say it a bunch, is if they ain't got no current going, them fish, they just stick to the bottom, they just chill. That's why I like when we were bumping last week, you know, that was a good way. Now this is a good way too. I just, you know, I think it's all about location also, but the last trip, like I said, I found them on, they're just scattered. They're just scattered up until we start getting current. Then they'll start getting concentrated like in that 35 to 45 foot range. So I'm trying to keep myself in that depth range. So whenever they turn this current on, we'll be where we need to be. hopefully come across a couple good ones, at least one. Now that's a fish. Oh, it just come off. No way. No way that fish just come off. He had hit that thing and come screaming towards the boat. It's hard to say. Well, no, I got slime on it, so. But he hit that thing and just. Well, I guess this old barge just. Guess he just needs the whole river, I guess. I don't know, guy. I'm never going to understand that. There is plenty of water. Plenty of water. Especially right here. It's like the widest part of the river. Anyway, like I was saying, I seen my rod tip get light, and then I seen slack in my line. I felt him for a second, but that was cool. That was pretty cool. It's like, yeah, I know that was a fish. Took me forever to get caught up to him, though. Like I said, this old barge, I don't know what he was doing. He was coming right for me. I mean, there is a lot of river. I know the camera don't really depict exactly how far it is. Oh, did he drop it? Well, anyway, like I was saying, I know the camera doesn't show. No, that's a snag there. Did it come loose? I guess it did come loose. Yeah, like I was saying, I know the camera don't show distance all that well, not this GoPro anyway, but there is a lot of river over there. And he was heading right for me. Didn't make any sense. Take and drag, y'all, take and drag. Oh, stay hooked up. Stay hooked up. Man, he was peeling drag. I don't know how big he is, but let me just spot lock this boat. God, that's 3 quick bites, man. That barge bite's a real thing, y'all. That's why he couldn't do nothing. He was all twisted. Yeah, he's a good one. Yeah, he's a good one. Yeah, he's a good one. Don't think he's hooked all that well. Yeah, he's a good one. Oh yeah, God dog, he's another one in the 40s for sure. Holy cow, man. I hear you. I hear you. You wanted you a piece of that Asian carp, didn't you? Oh, you was hooked way better than I thought you were. Yeah. God dog. I'm telling you, y'all, these triple threats, they are something else. They are something else, y'all. Yeah, I just had to get you to open your mouth. You are definitely, most definitely glove worthy. Oh man, we had so much going on at one time. But I think we figured it all out. Look at this dude. Ouch. Just tuned up. He couldn't fight when he was out there. Yeah, yeah. Easy, buddy. Easy, buddy. We just want to show you off. That's all I want to do. Ouch. I just want to show you off. Now I'll let you go, I promise. You are just still tuned up. Look at him. Yeah. I want to lift him up too high because that's exactly what he'll do. At least he didn't fall far. All right, let me get a picture of him. All right, come on, buddy. One more look at this dude. Heck yeah. Oh, sorry, buddy. Heck yeah, thank you. Oh yeah. Oh man, oh man. Oh golly, guys. He was probably just shy of 40. Probably running around that 35 to 40 range, but still heck of a fish. On a bait choice that I don't much care for, but I guess I can change my tune on that now. I said, so I don't hold them up like this now, because I dropped a couple and I ain't doing that no more. Not until they calm down. Until they calm down. Well, cool. That was, I like it when they hit it, just instantly start pulling drag, because that's what this one did out there. So I don't, but he just didn't grab the hook. Well, that'd have been a good fish. We could have got him to grab the hook. Or it took off, but I don't think he was a big fish. It's little pockets, man.
Yeah. I caught both of these right in front of the two creeks.
Hang on a second, hang on. Yeah. You got me a bite, Brian.
You get him on?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Oh yeah. They were talking on the dang phone, they had a rod take off. Talking about bites and had a rod take off. He's not a big one, but I'm sure glad to have him. Boy, I like the way they're hitting today. Just sometimes I think they hit it so aggressively they just missed the hook, like that one out here. Not a bad one. Yeah, he's not a bad one. He is not a dink. They are just tuned up right now, y'all. That same fish a week ago, he'd have just been barely, you know, he wouldn't have done nothing coming to the boat. God, he's got a big head on him. Big old, nice male, what he is. Hang on, buddy. Ah, come on. I probably should net you, but I'm not gonna. Heck yeah, boy, it'll, see where that old triple threat got him? Right behind the tooth patch and everything, right behind the bottom jaw. I'm telling you, I mean, I can't say enough about these hooks, y'all, I can't. Easy, easy trigger, easy. But yeah, it's a male. Just to see that head on him. Good looking fish. Heck yeah. Another one close to 20. If not right at 20. All right. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you. Good deal. Oh yeah. Not a monster. I can tell by the way he hit. But it's action. Ain't nothing wrong with that. If he's still on there. I don't even know if he's still on there. I may be fighting my bait. Because if he is on there, he is itty bitty. And he is itty bitty. But I could toss you back out, buddy. Yeah, I could toss you back out, use you for bait. You just messed around and got the hook, did you? Yeah, that'll happen. That'll happen, buddy. Right in the corner of the mouth. Which I'm sure I'm coming across a lot of these, but God dog, buddy. Yeah, I'm sure I'm coming across a lot of these, but I'm not real sure what you were gonna do with that size bait, but by God, I'll give you an A for effort. Thank you. All right, nothing on this one. Yep, something on this one. I knew one of these had a fish on it. God dog. I kind of suspected this one a while back, but I bet I've been dragging this fish for a long ways. Yeah, I bet I've been dragging him a long ways. Well, you got to do something other than just swim with it there, guy. Well, y'all fish just kill me. You're just like, whatever, along for the ride. Let's go do this. Go on over here, buddy. You're just like, oh, you up there trying to get you a piece of food, and you feel that hook, and I guess what, you're just like, well, I'm screwed now type thing. Is that how this is working, buddy? Yeah, you were definitely not going anywhere. Oh man, that got him way back. God, dog. You poor thing. Good looking fish though. But you gotta pull back at some point. I mean, that's the only way I'm gonna know you're there, bud. The only way. But thank you. There you go, now you're free. There we go. Right on top of this flat here. And he don't feel like a bad one either. Yeah, he kind of changed his tune there. Right on top of this flat. This is right at the beginning of this. Oh, did he come off? No, he's just swimming at me. That dog, I mean, aggressive. Come on over here, board. Trying to avoid this buoy up here. Come on, board. I think he's going to get over that line regardless. And he smacked the crap out of it, man. Y'all, that's just so awesome when they hit it like that. They are so aggressive right now, and it is so cool. Yeah, he's not a bad one. Yep, he's not a bad one at all. Wanted him a piece of Asian carp. Easy, Trigger. I'm gonna let you go. I just want to look at you real quick. Yeah, he's a good one. Another solid 25. Closer to 30 maybe. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one there, y'all. Look at this dude. Yeah. So he's every bit 25, close to 30 maybe. I mean, just look at old male, big old wide head on him. I mean, just aggressive they are. They have just been smacking the crap out of this bait. Nothing wrong with that. Thank you, buddy. I surely appreciate that. There you go. That is so cool. All right, I think we didn't went out far enough there, trolling motor. Oop, here's a fish. Yep, I got him. Yep, right up on this mud flat. Now, granted, I've been seeing a lot of these little ones. But that 25 pounder wasn't a little one. Good fish for today. Come on, you gotta come up, buddy. You gotta come up. If you come up, that would be awesome, so you don't get tangled up in that other rod. No, don't go down. Okay, there you go. I don't care, man. I tell you what, this is definitely, oh, he did get in that line. Dog. God, you got in that line early. Like right at the hook early. How did you manage that, buddy? Golly, you done. What the crap did you do? I know you are just all kinds of messed up here. You got into the line like early, so you must have grabbed, went straight towards it. Either way, that's another fish, y'all. Not a monster, but glad to have him. I mean, I could have done without the mesh you gave me, but we'll deal with it. Yeah, this is the hook. Man. Don't know. I mean, unless I tangled it up somehow. I mean, I guess that's always possible. Man, y'all, we got up on this mud flat. We came up on about 30 foot of water, and it has been absolutely nothing but Dinkville up here. I've had a small one following my suspended rod forever, to where I've had to rebait it. I drop it right back down there and he finds it right all over again. But I was hoping in a shallow spot we may, you know, possibly pick up like maybe a flathead or something like that maybe just up here just chilling. So far that has not been the case. Actually, the outside of the small bites, I mean, the bite's kind of turned off. So hopefully we get around this corner here and get into some deeper water. We maybe start picking them back up again. But as we were coming up to this flat, because this is just a mud flat that goes all the way across the river. It's just kind of like a high spot in the whole river. There's not a channel that runs through it. There's nothing. But as we were coming up to it, man, we were getting pretty good bites. But that tells me they're not on top of this thing. So we'll eventually get over this and get over around this point here and hopefully get back into catching fish. This has been terrible. Oh, there's a fish. There we go. There we go. I knew there had to be a good one mixed in with them little ones. See, we're starting to, we had just come off the top of that flat there. We had just come off of it and we started getting a little bit deeper. Stay over here, buddy. Don't get that line. Oh, I hate that. Battery dies in the middle of me fighting a fish. I don't know if that's the bottom or if that's a fish over there too, but either way, had a good takedown on this one, so I'm glad to see that there was a decent one amongst them dinks down there. He's not a dink. He is tuned up though, I'll tell you that. Come here, buddy. Yeah, he is tuned up. They are getting aggressive, which is good. Heck yeah, another one at right about 20. Well, you wanted that piece of Asian carp, didn't you, buddy? God, dog. Jesus. Yeah, they are just, these bigger ones are just inhaling it. God, dog. Come on, buddy. You got it wrapped around your bone and everything else. There we go. Yeah, that's another one. He's about 20. Good fish. I say 20. He's probably 15. Looking at him, yeah, he's probably about 15 pounds. Yeah, I got you. I'm glad you bit, buddy. I mean, right in the spot where I thought you would too. As we started to dump off in that deeper water, that's where he was sitting. Alrighty, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. I say deeper water. We went from 30 feet to 35 feet. But, you know, a lot of times that makes a difference. But man, I really wish, I mean, it wasn't a spectacular fight, but, you know, I like showing that off. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and close this one out. We did pretty dang good today. I grabbed a bait that I had absolutely zero confidence in, and that is the only thing I brought with me. Now, okay, so I did put myself in a pretty well, high percentage area, but we still caught more than what I thought we would catch. I figured we'd catch a lot of small ones, but that's why I went with bigger chunks to try to alleviate those and weed through them. And by God, we found a few decent fish. It was actually pretty good. I'm kind of surprised. So I guess now I believe the hype on this Asian carp, because like I said, I think I've only tried it once. I probably tried it 2 or 3 times, and I just, I don't know. They smell, especially this time of year. They just smell. I got a little dink messing with this one, but they just stink, and I don't like using that. And I know it's fresh, whatever, because they're coming out of hot water or warm water. And but either way, I mean, I tried it. I told myself when I caught that fish, it's like I've got to do it. I've got to do it. Everybody says it works. People use it across the country, and it works great. So, and that's what I did with this trip. So I'm super thankful for the fish we did catch. We're still kind of in that. These fish are kind of not sure what they want to do just yet. The bigger ones, anyway. But they'll get there. I think we made it up to 83 degrees. That's pretty good. Of course, we got overcast skies today, so I don't really know why I got this up, other than the fact that it helps with that camera. But it was all in all a pretty good day. I rather enjoyed catching fish on something that I honestly haven't used. So now I know it's something now I can save back and think about, like next year, or when bait gets pretty tough, because bait's pretty tough right now. I haven't done too hot on bait, but if you remember my last video, drum was pretty good, and I kind of know where to catch drum, so I'll try that. I have been running around trying to catch skipjack, trying to see if they've made their way to the river yet, but they haven't. Buddy of mine said he went to one of the dams, he did pretty good, so they're starting to move back up. So it's just a matter of time before I can start catching them out here on the main river. And once that happens, then that's what I'll use till they go away from the main river. It's kind of neat. You follow the pattern of the bait, and then that just kind of leads you more to what you got to use at that particular time. So it's kind of neat. Never used this stuff before. Turns out it works pretty good. If it wasn't just so messy to catch one and clean it, because man, there's this blood all over the back of my boat from when I flayed him up. But either way, it was a good day. I was hoping we'd catch a flathead, because we caught them blues, we caught that one channel cat, and I wanted to get the trifecta. And it didn't work out today. But either way, with all that being said, I appreciate you watching this one, and I'll catch you on the next one.